apologize. Matt usually does this for me every day, but he is not here today, and I do want to share a lot of goodies with you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. Wait till you see Mia and what she's doing and where she is right now. It's amazing. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're on YouTube. All right. So hopefully people on YouTube will be able to get access. All right. Perfect. Thank you for that, Dion. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and now share my screen again. For some reason, it doesn't like to let me share my screen when I'm not on when I'm on YouTube. All right, there we go. Now you guys should be able to hear me, and you should be able to see my screen. Hey, Bob, Jeff, Zoom user, Frosty B. Let me just say hello to everybody here. Deanna, Keith. I love. I actually lived right down the street from Eddie Van Halen. Alex and Eddie did not live next to each other. Alex lived in Mulholland Estates, and Eddie lived on Coldwater. They lived about 3 miles away from each other. I actually lived right across the street from Eddie in Malibu. When I lived in Malibu, I lived right across the way from him. And I used to run into him all the time in Coldwater Canyon. He used to have his favorite taco place, and I used to see him there all the time. I loved Eddie Van Halen. He was a great guy. Great, great guy. All right. Do my eyes deceive me, or is it Deanna? Yeah, Deanna is here. Jill. Hello, Jill. Harold. We got Jill. We got Harold. We got Vinny. We got Pog de Brock Piet from Netherlands. Nobody's yet on YouTube, though. That's weird. Murray, like the turtles doing happy together. Good, good. Nathan, hello there. Stacy, John, Vinnick. Yeah, morning sickness, right? John, Richard. Good morning, Richard. Bob, Wild Ranger, Scampy's on YouTube, Peter's on YouTube. Sorry, guys, the YouTube came on a little bit later today than usual. I apologize for that. Come on, Mia, you can get in under there. You don't have to hide. So I want to show you guys something. Now I know why there wasn't a spy reversion. Okay, Robert, how are you? Zoom settings allow for messages to go just host. Not sure, but you guys could see everything that I'm seeing right now. Hello, hello, everybody. Great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see how many people we got here on YouTube. We got about 24, and here we have on YouTube 294. We'll have quite a lot more as we start, and I do apologize. My assistant, Matt, he called me as I was driving to work today. My Skype was off. He said, I'm down for the count. I'm not doing too well. So we have Deanna and we have Mia assisting us. Can't text anyone else. Let me show you what Mia is doing right now as we speak, literally on my desk, right here as I'm sitting. Oh, she's up for a second, but this is her right now. She made a deal that she was going to assist me. Right, Mia? You were going to assist me. Good girl. Yes, yes. She misses mommy. And that's what she's doing. That's what I am. The chat is restricted. Oh, the chat is restricted. Let me make it for everybody. You guys here, you guys could chat amongst each other, okay? So sorry about that. I apologize. Thank you. Again, as I said, my assistant is not there today. So, and Mia, as you could see, this is how she's helping me right now. Yes, this is my assistant. Hey, Vinny, how are you? Hey, Gus, you guys should be able to talk amongst yourselves now. I apologize. I didn't see that. Usually Matt opens everything up a few minutes ahead of us. And we got Robert, Peter, and Scampy. Peter, glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Moondog is in the house. Michael's in the house. Brendan. Yeah, next time tell me earlier. I'm a little slow to the draw. All right, now let's talk about the market, okay? And by the way, while we're here, I won't be doing this a lot today, but I guess I am my own man today, so I have to. By the way, my wife has left me again. My wife leaves me all the time. She is in Tampa visiting my daughter and taking care of some business. Let me give you guys some links. You know what? I don't have the link. Hey, Deanna, can you do me a favor? Can you post me in Slack or Skype or here the 2:00 webinar that I have for everybody? The new A-Line webinar that they updated the deck? If you can hear me, I don't know if you're even here or not at this point. Let me just change my name to Roger Scott. I'll just hit her up in, let me hit her up real quick in Slack so she can do that for us. Mia's back to where she started from. Uh, there you are. Can you post the? Oh, wait a minute. I don't need it. I have it right here. What am I doing? I have it right here. Sean made it for me this morning. You know, guys, I'm a lot more capable than I give myself credit for. Here's the link. It's the 2 o'clock class. Here it is, right here. There it is. Here's for everybody on in the Zoom, and we're going to be starting right now. I won't waste any more of your time. I know it's not the same for me when my assistant's not here. And here you guys go on YouTube at 2 o'clock, not right after this, but at 2 o'clock. Okay. All right. Let's begin. So let's talk about the SPY. First off, as we all know, today's Monday. We don't have big news. And Friday, we had a big, nasty high volume candle to the downside. This morning, I suspected a rat. What I mean by a rat, I did not suspect a lot of follow through. I thought we were going to bounce around here. I thought that for several reasons. So let me tell you, and I still could be wrong. The market could reverse and I could make an ass out of myself. But let me tell you why. And I also mentioned most of these factors this morning, okay? First off, it's Monday. Monday, let me turn off my phone. Monday, I turned it on because I want my wife to call me when she gets to Tampa. I worry about her driving on the freeway. So, all right. So, yeah. So first of all, there's several factors, and I'm not going to give them to you in any particular order because I honestly don't know them in any particular order. But what I will give you is I'll tell them to you right now. Number one, we stopped dead cold in our tracks at the 50-day moving average. Right? You see that? And I made a big stink about that on Friday. That's a major support area. For all of you who don't use moving averages, the 50-day moving averages is a great indicator. It's not going to predict the future, but everybody and their mother uses it. So it's got some. It's one of those things where everybody uses something. It tends to work pretty well. So that's number one. We stopped right at the 50-day moving average. Number two, there wasn't really any news. There wasn't any like major. Nothing was falling apart. And most importantly, and I want you guys to understand what I'm about to say. Most importantly, the structure of this market was not disturbed on Friday. Now, what do I exactly mean by that? Look, we're not really out of this area. This didn't break us out of this area. And I was trying to explain that to somebody who was emailing me this over the week, like on Friday, and I was explaining to you, we're still choppy. I said choppy, and I'm still choppy. And we're still in that choppy range. You see, in order for me to start getting bullish or bearish, we have to break out of that choppy range. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I drew. Oops! I spilled my drink. Thank God there was no alcohol in it. Let me draw this for you. Now, this is a pretty good webcam. You should be able to see what I just drew. Do you see that? You see right here, we have the balance area right here, and then all the craziness goes up here and down here. But if we stay in this balance area, right, then we just stay choppy and choppy and choppy and choppy. We need to get above or below for the good stuff to happen, okay? Above or below. We're right here, okay? And I know you guys could see it because I could see it. So no, I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in, I don't know, 13 longer than I can remember drinking alcohol. This is grapefruit juice and water. Non-sweetened grapefruit juice and water. You'll be seeing me drink a lot of this stuff at the event. Have you noticed that SPY has been in a 30-point range? Would put low around. What are your let me tell you my thoughts. So now, if the spider broke out of this range, I would be very concerned, either up or down. But we're still in this range, and even Friday when we broke here, we didn't break lower. So again, let me start again. Let me start again here. We have one right now, Cyrus. We have one in weekly cash flow, and I'm loving it because it just keeps doing exactly what I thought, just staying choppy. Gonna have to put another one on. So, so the point here is I don't actually even know how it's doing. I know how the stock is doing, but I don't know how the options are. Matt's not here, and I've been really busy trying to keep you guys updated. So again, let's start from the beginning. It's a Monday. We had a strong day without like a real strong catalyst. Can't see that on YouTube. Yeah, you can. You could see it on YouTube. I'm seeing myself showing it to you guys on YouTube right now as we speak. There's a delay. There's I think, an 8 to 10 second delay on YouTube, and the quality on YouTube is also not as good. It's a little worse than the quality. The quality on my camera is amazing because it's the same camera that Matt and I have at the office. Anyhow, so we are still in the structure, and if we haven't broken out of the structure, why would we break out of it on a Monday when over the weekend we didn't have any news? Global markets, we don't know how Japan was doing, but Europe was doing just fine. China was doing just fine. When I say just fine, I mean like no major crazy moves, right? So, so there's okay. So there's really nothing driving price. Then I looked at bonds, and by the way, everything I'm doing right now, we talked about from 8 to 9. So I'm just getting you guys into the whole thing. So bond market's up today. It's not down, and it's not up like 2 basis points like flight to quality. Most importantly, and I've been updating you with the morning. Look at what happened with volatility. Came to a level right here, came to this level and bounced off. And look at volatility. We're almost at the low of the day right now. Okay. So now, was it one thing? Was there like a secret indicator that told me all of this? Break even. That's good. John, think about what the market's been through. John, think about this. What has the market been through in the last 4 days? And think about that position. That's good. That's good. Because remember, the decay is like this on that position at this point. It's starting to get like this, goes from like this to like this. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Hey, being break even after putting that position last Wednesday, after what we've seen last Wednesday, that's good. Not a lot of positions are break even right now. I could tell you that for most folks. Rochelle says a Trump mixer. I don't know what a Trump mixer is, but sounds pretty good. Anyways, so, oh yeah, by the way, mega caps broke down, but there, it's still above the 100-day. There's nothing crazy here. RSP, look at RSP. Where's that darn? Here it is. Look at RSP. We're still in this. We're still in this choppy. We're still in this. Mia, do you see this, Mia? Oh God, why does this have to be so difficult? Here. But you could see what I'm talking about. The broad market is still squarely in this area. So I'm very hesitant. I'm very hesitant to go short till we break out of the structure that we're in right now. Okay. So it wasn't one thing. It wasn't a secret indicator. It wasn't the Fibonacci level. It wasn't any of those things. It was looking at everything together. Everything together. No, Mia doesn't. Mia's sleeping right here, going. That's what Mia's doing. Yeah, that's what Mia's doing. So anyway, the market's very non-directional, doesn't have a lot of directional bias right now. Volatility's not really reacting negatively. There's really no negative news. And I'll tell you another thing. Here, let me tell you something else while we're on the topic. Here. We have a slew, yes, I said a slew of data this week. And usually when we have big data on week, the market respects the rotational day on Monday. pretty well, especially when you consider that we have consumer confidence tomorrow, we have new home sales, we have GDP. Do institutions really want to reposition ahead of these big reports? They got to be very cautious. They don't want to get themselves in a pickle. Okay. No, not a slot. Just Mia. Like I said, she's just sleeping here. She's so sweet. I love my cats. They make my life so much easier. All right. So big reports, a lot of movement expected, still haven't broken out of the channel. Now here's the negative. Here's what I don't like. Yep, she's sleeping on the job, Marlon. Look at this. Look at this beast. This is what she's doing right now. This right here on my desk, on my jacket. I put it here for her, and she hasn't gotten up. First it was my lap, and now the jacket. She will not. She doesn't let me. She does. She won't let me be. But yeah, I'm a pretty lax employer. Yeah, so that's what I was going to talk about, Wild Ranger. Actually, that's what I wanted to talk about. Now, some things I don't like about this market. Let's look at QQQ. QQQ, I'm still okay with. This is what I'm not okay with. I don't like the fact that mega caps broke down here. Now, more likely than not, we're going to come right back into this range, but now we're not in a triangle. That triangle is no longer valid. We are now more in this type of an area, okay? And warning shots have been fired. And by the way, Tesla, let me see how Tesla's coming up. Yeah, I think Tesla broke this low today. Did it break the low? Hold on. Yeah, it did break the low. So we have a finished auction here. I'll be talking a lot about auctions, incomplete auctions and completed auctions when I see you guys on Thursday and Friday. But be careful, be careful, be careful, Tesla. Notice lower highs. The highs are getting lower. That's very bad. That's not a good sign. And notice how it's respecting the 15-day. It's not a good sign. All right. So, and IWM is pretty pinned right here. It is below the 200, but again, it hasn't really broken out of the structure. This really hasn't broken out of the structure. Structures are very, very important. And again, I'll be talking about this, and I talked about this. I explained to you how momentum works, that the real buying and selling takes place in areas like here. If you don't if have a momentum reader, a real momentum reader, that you right now there's a hell of a lot more buying and selling that's going on here than you can imagine. There's a lot of if we put a volume profile here, it would go right here in the center, which would tell us that in all of this time there's a huge amount of volume here. But if you don't have a momentum reader, you don't know if this volume is likely to break out up or down. If you have a momentum reader, you're able to do it. I'm going to introduce a momentum reader on March 15th for you when we launch the new program next month, 15th or 20th. But when you see this choppy market right here, don't assume nothing is happening. This is where buyers and sellers are finding equilibrium. This is where the most volume is. A lot of you believe that volume happens in moves like this. This is marking price down. This is aggression. This is not volume. This is aggression right here. Aggression can be up or down. But this is aggression. This is not volume. There's hardly any volume here. This is sellers deciding to take price lower. If there was a lot of buyers here, then this wouldn't be that big of a candle. Right here, you have a lot of buyers and sellers. Okay. So this is dictating the next move up or down. This is where the volume is right now. This is where you need to figure out if there's more buyers or sellers after this level. But this is where the volume is. Yes, the answer is yes, Glenn. If you still haven't gotten into the pit, you could still do that before Thursday and Friday when I go live for 2 days straight. And yes, I'll be live for 2 days straight. I'm hoping Matt will be okay by then. I mean, if it's a stomach bug, he should be fine tomorrow. Let's see. Let's reach out to him on Skype. Hold on. Here. Here, let me see. Give us an update and let us know how you are feeling. All right, let's see. Let's see if he responds to that. All right. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm neutral in the market. I'm not bullish. I'm not bearish. I don't believe this move is going to be. Look, we continue going higher, and volatility keeps going lower. There you go. So I was right. I was right about getting. And by the way, we took. I'm glad I'm almost 100%. That flu knocked me on my. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. He could be sleeping. Who knows? He hasn't responded in the last couple hours. Last I heard from him, he's down on the count. That was the last memo. And he's really responsible. Like, unless he's really in the doghouse, he'll respond. And by the way, speaking of volatility, same thing right here. We haven't really been able to break this area right here. Okay. When we break this low, the stock market will make a new high. All right. So on that note, let me give you guys. Oh, by the way, I don't know if some of you might not have been here this morning. If you were not here this morning, let me give you something. This is all the earnings, the biggest earnings this week. All right. Yep. I didn't mention sectors this morning. All right. Let me mention sectors to you. I think right now it's like a pancake, but let's take a look. Yeah. All right. First of all, this morning, before I get into sectors, this morning, we came in at 242 stocks making 90-day lows. Right now, we have 164 stocks making 90-day lows. Okay? Big difference. Does that mean there's firepower to the downside? No. Now, this may increase possibly, but to the upside, we had 60 and we have 64. So I'm not really seeing a lot of firepower up there either. What does that mean? More likely than not, more choppiness. More likely than not, the high probability is we're going to go right in here, back in our channel, and we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to look back at this and say, uh-oh, that was just a fat shakeout. More likely than not. That's what the odds are telling us right now. I made money this morning with Monster and Palantir. Good. Yeah, I gave you guys a trick. Here's what we did this morning in the pit. It was a fast one too. This thing was fast. So what do? We right here. Let's go short Palantir. 91.48. Closed it at 90.12. So made about $1.35 on it in 2 minutes. And then I said, if you miss the exit, stay short. And then after that, it went all the way down to 89.80. So you could have made some good money on that. I hope you guys did. How do I get in the pit? Hey, Barb, you get in the pit by calling customer service, and they'll help you out. Here, Kwong, why don't you post that for everybody to see? There we go. Good. Glad it's a good resource for you. People are loving the pit. Let me show you what our members, let me show you what our statistics look like. Look at this chart, guys. You want to see a good-looking chart? This is what a good-looking chart looks like. Look at that chart. That's the pit. That's the number of members in the pit. We're at almost 1360. So Thursday and Friday is going to be the first time we actually go live in the pit. You get into the pit by calling customer service, guys. Got out the second time. Good. Barb, Michael, you call customer service and they can get you into my pit. Get in before Thursday, though, because we're going to go live for 2 days. Not available on customer service line several hours? Huh. Send me an email. I'll rush them. Richard says I made 25% on ABT, 50. Oh, yeah, from Friday. GoDaddy, that's right. I'll talk about sectors, Genevieve. What are you in a rush for? Jeez. Do you have to be somewhere? Like, I'll talk about sectors. I rush all day long. Why do I have to rush here? It's only 12:27. Julian, how can you have a true trend last week when last week we had no Monday? Nice. The pit bin made $2,000 today. I love that. I'm not going to put things testimonials today. Good, Kevin. Good. Yeah, look at this. Matt is missing these nice all of these nice testimonials. So yeah, we'll talk about it in 1 second. 1 second. Let me just put this here. Put that there. Put this here. Yeah, they're rushing me for some reason. Jeez. What are you guys rushing me for? Yeah, Julian, you can't have a true trend when Mondays are closed. It's illegal. It's unconstitutional. No, it's not one of part. The pit will never be part of one click. Grand total three positions, 5,900. I'll put that in the channel. 1 second. There we go. Everybody's in a hurry today. Can we get phone number of pit? Thank you, Barb. I don't have the phone number of the pit, but maybe I'll tell you what, Barb. If you give me your phone number privately, like you're communicating with me, and your email, I will give it to customer service, and they will reach out to you. Okay? How about that? I'll send it to customer service, and they'll reach out to you. Okay. So sectors. Everybody's in a hurry. Do you do trades in the pit, or is it just training? Oh, I do a lot. Here, Barb. Let me send it to them right now. There you go. There you go. If anybody else wants to go into the pit, this is a good time because I have the customer service information right here in front of me. Thank you, Art. I appreciate that. 5 minute chart. Great. I'm just reading YouTube. Simple rules daily. Yeah, secret sauce, my butt. Secret sauce. Linda, give me your phone number and I'll have them do that. Okay. So sectors. Let's go through our sectors. There was no pit reversal trade today. Not yet, at least. All right. Okay. So defensive. Semiconductor communication are here. QQQ is here. So you have divergence, not divergence, just fragmentation. Small caps, retail home builders, interest rates are all the way at the bottom. This is it's like a fruit salad. I mean, you can't make heads or tails out of this. There's nothing here to look. Some you got Dow Jones up here, but you have some of the Dow Jones up here. So right away you got a red flag. You got communication and semiconductors up here in the middle, which is not great. And then you have consumer discretionary here. And then where is communication services? Communication is right here. Okay, so communication semi. Where's QQQ's up here? It's look at the Dow. Whenever you see technology next to Dow Jones, it's no good. No good. S&P next to semiconductors. No, this is just all a bunch of nothing. What we can take from here right now, which is maybe why I didn't show you the sectors this morning. I don't remember at this point. But what is great is that we only have 165 stocks breaking down, making a 90-day low, where this morning we had 242. This is 10 minutes delayed, which makes no difference for us. We're not trading this. But to the upside, you have no momentum. So to me, I see momentum drying up here and taking us back to these days. Look, 95, 98, 83, 100, 72. See what I'm saying? For one day it goes to 143, and then it goes to 100, and then it goes to 101, 120, 86. Do you see where I'm going with, literally, do you see where I'm going with this? So I think this number's declining. Okay. All right, Michael. Gee, look at this. CLJ looking for pit access. All right, Steve, let me hold on 1 second. Let me get that. One second here. Linda, one second. We should have called this the pit webinar. One second, guys. I'm almost done. I just wanted to repost these and we'll continue. And again, I apologize. I don't have anyone assisting me, and my assistant fell asleep at the wheel. So you see how that is. The pit stop. There you go, Robert. I like that. Totally. Mostly we see market rotation at best. Yeah, Cyrus, we agree. I love it. Love it. I am, Barb. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate you. So I don't see anything there. I don't see a lot of momentum. How about this? Since we have a little time, I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. My webinar doesn't start till 2 o'clock today. Oh, and here is my links for that for anybody that doesn't have it. Mm-hmm. There you guys are. Here's the link for the 2 o'clock class. YouTube. Here's the link for the 2 o'clock class, and then let me get into the stocks that I'm loving right now. All right. You should stream the pit presentation again. I will. I should stream it right before we start. Actually, probably do that. Let me tell Josiah that. No assistant. That is why your screen is not that usual. Yeah. All right. Let me tell Josiah. Let me tell him. Let me tell the folks that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. No, no salad. I had cereal. I had to make myself some cereal and some oatmeal, and I ate the last of the cereal. So I'm a little hungry, actually. 5 things you need to. Marge, that's pretty funny. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Is that still? I read about it this morning. That Musk sent a letter that people in the federal government have to give 5 rules. That's not real, right? That's been like done with. Can put that into Telegram. It would help. Yeah, I'm going to put it right now into Telegram. Here is. I'm going to put that right now into Telegram. Here it is. And here is right here. There it is. So I just posted it in the Telegram too. Okay. So is it true? Not ruled by activities they perform. So is it? Did their bosses say don't do it anymore, or is they're still doing it? Not to respond. Okay, that's what I thought. That's right. Okay, that's weird. It's weird taking orders from Elon Musk. Okay, let's get TC 2000 back up so that I can. Let me get my TC 2000 here. Okay, so now let's talk stocks. Okay, short side first, long side afterwards, and hopefully you guys can take some notes. Again, I'm still liking what I'm seeing. Nothing has changed. I like how we traversed the VWAP and yesterday's close, and I like what I'm seeing right now. Some said yes. Huh, interesting. Okay. All right. Wonder how long that's going to work for. All right. Deck. Nice. What we want is we want stocks that have been going down before this yesterday or Friday. We want stocks that have been on a path, on a strong down path. Those are the stocks that will continue the most. Decker below the VWAP all day today. The fact that the market went up did not deter this stock from going lower at all, actually. I would put my stop right at 163-ish level. And We have puts. We want to go to, we're going to do a spread on this one because it's just, I could already tell where we're going with this one. So we're going to do the 143. We're going to buy the 143 put and we're going to sell the 140 put. And we're going to do this for $1.50 or less. Why $1.50 or less? Because the spread between 143 and 140 is $3. And we want to do 50% of that. Okay. Can you make your pick smaller and charts larger? Pink sparkles, that's not something I can do. That's something you can do. My screen is this big on my monitor, and my picture is about an inch and a half. It's something you could do yourself. Okay? No, I'm not going to put any trades in Telegram. That's your job. And these are not trades, these are ideas. Jay Singer, this is a free service that I'm doing out of the goodness of my heart every day, and I don't do that. I try to make you guys work for the goodies. PayPal is not ready yet. It needs to break the 200, and I don't think it will, so we're going to skip this right now. CMG, remember my joke last week? Smashed Chipotle being smashed harder than avocado into guacamole. I like this for a swing. I would wait for till we're at the 8-day EMA, so we're going to skip this for now. I have two of your services and we'll sign up for the pit today. Good, Jay Singer. Good. Just call sales. They'll take care of you immediately. Here, let me if you want, you can put your phone number here and I can have them contact you. One second. All right. One second. One second. Sales. I just want to send this to them so they have it. Oh, I'm putting this in the wrong channel. Hold on one second. I put all this in the wrong channel. Hold on. Copy. Now we're in the right channel. And here we go. Okay. There we go. Good. Me too. I'm excited to work with you as well. Started January 2nd. Wow. Cyrus, I had that on my list earlier today. So let me continue. So we want to wait for this to get to the VWAP. Let's look at the next one. CCJ. Just had earnings. Also, I would like for this to get to the VWAP, and I'm in no rush here. I'm not. I don't even want to give you the option. I mean, I could give you the options right now, but what's the point? It would be the 25 days out, and we would do a spread. We would do the 44 put versus the 41 put. We would do this for less than $1.50, and you can get that for way less than $1.50. There's no linear regression. I've never used linear regression in my entire life. D-Dog, the dog, the dog, the dog. Dog looks pretty good right here. Again, it's broke the 200-day moving average. Never trust the old dog. We'll do a spread. We'll buy the 117 put, and we'll sell the 115 put. And we do this for $1 or less. $1 or less. You get 100% profit opportunity, 50% profit opportunity. ETN. Look, it's been consolidating, and it crapped the bed. This is not day trades. This is swing trades. I would go right here, 295, 290, 295 to 290 for $2.50. Now, where do I get this $2.50? Not out of my butt, and not out of Mia's butt either. It's half of what the spread is. You always want to pay half of what the spread is. If you can't pay half of what the spread is, just don't do it. I used to say 60 cents, but right now implied volatility is fairly reasonable. So you should be able to do it for half. So if I say buy the 295, sell the 285, what's the difference in 295, 285? It's $10. Then $5 would be your spread. Okay? These are bearish spreads. These are all bear put spreads. They're not bull put spreads. Okay, CNK. Nope, we got a 200 day. We can't do anything here. KKR. Not yet. Got to break the 200. FSLR. I was raving about this stock on Friday, and I still like it for a short. I like this trend. My suggestion: wait for it to get to the 8-day EMA about 160. Um, 25 days to go. 67 delta's fine. 160. Oh, yeah, 160 put right here. If you want to do a spread, you could buy the 155 put and you could sell it against the 150. And yes, you're going to pay $2.50 or you're just not going to do it. Right? Nice and simple. On deck, let's look at deck. Oh, deck looks beautiful right now. That's probably my favorite one. Um, right now. On deck, I'm looking about 25 days out, just like I teach you guys, 3 to 4 weeks out, zero point 0.7 delta or spread starting at 0.50. I really do practice what I preach. I'm not like trying to teach you one thing and what did I do? You did that first. What did I do for? Oh, the 60%? Yes, yes. 60, 50%, that's where you want to be. Yeah, deck was my first one right here. First one on my list right there. Right there. Oh, God. I'm so messy. My wife's not here. My assistant's not here. Nobody's here to help me out today. I'm a mess. Let's see something here. Spy. Yeah, Spy's coming up nicely. Let's take a look at something. Okay, looks nice. Starting to come up. I'm just looking at some stocks that were on my list. Richard says I already took deck. Looked so nice. What you call it out? Already green on deck. Good. Register for a free week starting with Minivan Millionaire, but I don't see any link to log in. I don't know what Minivan Millionaire is. It's not my program. For a mess, you're doing a great job. Well, thank you. Yeah, Spy's looking beautiful right now. I really like it. Also, let me check something here. No, this does not look good right now. Looks good intraday. Doesn't look good on a daily at all. I don't know why somebody would want to go along this stuff right now. I'm talking to myself. I'm just kind of trying to get a gauge. I've been with you. I've been talking to you guys for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm just trying to see what's going on. Okay. Wow. Where did they go? Okay, let's do the upside now, right? RSG looks fantastic. Don't ever sell garbage short, right? It's a garbage company. It looks beautiful. Looks very nice right now. Very, very nice right now. All right. Um, for this one, I would be buying the 25 days out right here, probably 230, 220, 230 calls, somewhere in this ballpark right here, and a stop at the 15-day. Hey, Ken, how are you? Good to see you. And Stefan, do you think it's nice, normal for you to put somebody else, Snade, Bear, celebrations? Like, why? Stop spamming me. Like, Don't, no, no. We don't know or care about anybody else here. We just care about our celebration. Thank you. Don't do that anymore. If I see you do this again, I'm going to kick your ass out of here. Here. He's spamming somebody else's webinar in my private, what, like don't do that. I'll kick your ass out of here in 5 seconds. All right. All right. Let's continue. LYV. I don't know who or what he's confusing, but if the name is not Roger Scott's webinar, then it doesn't go here. Period. Yeah, nice LYV trade. I think Cyrus or somebody else mentioned this earlier. 148, 25 days to go. 78 delta. 150 call right here with a stop about 145-ish. Anybody on YouTube, you guys have any questions, let me know. I don't know. Let's see what Palantir's doing. I would have probably still stay. I mean, if you didn't get out with a profit where I did, you can still hold on to it and probably will cool off later in the day. I still like this short up to the 50-day line. But I would have preferred you guys gotten out because the market's just so darn choppy right now. Let's go to the next one. DGX. Look at the VWAP. Bounced right off the VWAP. I wish I had some time to trade today. Maybe I will after this. Yeah, T-Mobile. I forgot T-Mobile. T-Mobile was a long with a 15-day stop loss. We're going about 25 days out. 70 delta, 260 call right here. Next one. DGX. 15-day right here, maybe a little below, like right here, 166. 25 days to go. 69 delta, 170 call. Okay. DSTJO says no trades for A-line trader for a while. That's not true. That is not true. PGR. $15-day as a stop loss. Go about 25 days out. 73 delta, 265 calls. ADP. And by the way, folks, sometimes when I don't give you trades, I'm doing it to protect you from yourselves. I want you to know that. I'm not doing it because I'm lazy. I followed or here. I thought I'm Roger Scott Daily Hours. Stefan, there's no Nate Bear here. I don't know who Nate Bear is. Please stop it with the Nate Bear. All right. If you want to go to Nate Bear, go. I don't know who Nate Bear is, and I don't care who Nate Bear is. Stop it with the Nate Bear already. Here, I'm deleting it again. All right. PPC. He's not. Nate Bear is not. I don't think we have a guy named Nate. I don't know who this is. This Bear or whatever. Um, PPC right here. Stop loss right here at about 51. 25 days out. 81 delta. 50 call. I'm glad to hear that, but I have nothing to do with him. Nate Bull. I'm glad to hear that, but if they have nothing to do with us here, why are we talking about them? Right. Thank you. I'm not here to advertise somebody else's service. I don't care about them. Delete again. I'm getting distracted because you guys are talking about some moron who I've never even heard his name before. All right. VRSK. That's a nice stock right here. Thank you, Art. I appreciate it. 78 Delta, 290 call, VRSK, March 21st. All I'm trying to do is have a nice day. Yeah, I mean, please. All right. I like the VWAP. I like what it's doing. I like right here, 290 calls. I like the stop loss right below this area. I also like BAX, and I like how it's crossing above the 200-day moving average. All right. 25 days to go. 75 delta, 33 call right here. All right. That is all I have for you guys for today. So, yeah, right. Wouldn't it be nice, Ronaldo, if we could just focus on what we're doing here instead of everything except what we're doing here and ruining my focus? Guys, do me a favor. Unless you have something helpful to add, nobody's interested in hearing what you have to say. I mean, honestly, be helpful here or just listen, please, because it's disruptive to others. And what I will do is I'll close the chat so you guys can't see what anybody else is typing if you keep doing this. Do you guys want me to do that? I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. Now, Polly's like, yes. No, I want to be able to make fun of people. Well, yeah, me too, but it's not that fun, you know. Are the Cam and Gustavo now? See now, Jeff, what does the Cam and Gustavo show have to do with me here right now? You see what I mean? Hey, Mia, you're waking up, saying hello to everybody, turning around. All right, so let me give you guys let me see how many people we got. 400 people. Maybe that's why. Do I do private advice? No, I don't do private advice. Yeah. All right. So let me show you guys something real quick. Hold on. Let me give you this link. Let me give you this link. Thank you, Brendan. So here is the link to a class that I'm going to be having at 2 p.m. Yeah, I always answer questions in emails. And you know what's funny? Nobody bothers me. Nobody asks me stupid questions with emails. I don't know. That's a good question, Dave. That's a good question. Um, Let me give you guys something. Here is a link. Here is a link for my class at 2 p.m. Here's my link for a class at 2 p.m. Now, I'm going to go and try to eat something right now and maybe put on some trades. I hope to see you guys there. Murray says, just so you know, when I had my stomach flu, I was sleeping 20 hours a day. You may not hear from Matt at all. He is a long-term Mia. Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know if he's poison, stomach bug. Remember, his wife is a first grade teacher, so he gets God only knows what all the time. All right. Do you guys have any questions? I still have a few minutes here. Is there any questions? Is there anything that I miss? Anybody has any questions? Hey, Frosty, I remember Val. Yeah, Val, I remember. I got a video of you. I remember you, man. You've been with me for like 6, 7 years now. Let's see. Any questions? Yeah, I love it. I love it. Um, Iron Condors tomorrow. I'll talk about them tomorrow. I don't think we have enough time. On deck, what a call spread that I give. Now we're talking things I could actually help you with. Um, 145. You would do a 145 put, and you can pair that with a 142.50 put, and make sure you do this for less than $1.50. Let's see. What was the stock on something to you gave? I don't know. Didn't want to brag, but wanted you to know who it is. I appreciate it, Frosty B. Thank you. ADP. I'll get to ADP. ADP. Oh, ADP looks good. ADP looks good. Very good. Was that one of our stocks? Maybe not. Looks great. Looks really good, actually. It's a little choppy, so I wouldn't day trade this stock, and it is breaking the VWAP, but maybe the market is right now too. I would go somewhere in the 305 calls, maybe 302.50 calls, somewhere in this ballpark right here. Love the stealth surge. Everyone should be in that program. I agree with you, Glenn. Everybody should be in the program. Oh, I'm on calls. Sorry, I thought I was on puts. Deck. 25 days to go. Yeah, you could do a spread. 145 put versus 142.50 put, $1.50. Tesla. Let's look at Tesla real quick. Still below, but it's wait for it to break this level. Once it breaks this level, it's got nothing but the 200 holding it back. Something I gave starting T-Mobile, T-Mus probably. This stock looks good. Yeah, 25 days to go. Right here, 260 call. How's Reddit? Let's take a look at Reddit. Reddit looks like it's going to hit the 100-day moving average and probably stop around there for a while. Don't like it right now at all. Do you use daily time frame on your bar charts in the morning for your stock picks? Yeah, I do. You should come, Nathan. I do it every morning. I think I want to start using it for looking for swings. It's cleaner. Yeah, I think it is cleaner. I agree with you. It is cleaner. It's easier for me to see it, everything on the white background too. I don't know if it's because I'm used to it, Nathan, or not, but you're right. I've noticed that too. It just pops right out at you, right? I agree with you. I agree with you. PG. Somebody wanted me to look at PG. No, no. We want this moving higher, not pausing here and breaking down. So if this was at the top right now and the market was going down, I would say hell yes. But right now, it just looks like a false breakout. All right. Read the weekend that signed Starlink, which will be available. I don't know about that. I don't want to even hear about that Musk. Hey, everyone. You too, Frosty. Remember, 2 p.m., I'm going live. Take a look at Johnson Johnson. Okay. Looks great right at the VWAP. If it comes up, we can come up again. Volume is pretty good. It doesn't look bad. I think this was one of my stocks from Friday, actually, or maybe Thursday. I'm learning in a learning field. Help me decode BSX. BSX. Since we have it in one of our programs, why don't you send me an email so we don't give the trade here for free? How about that? Philip Morris, I gave this on a Friday. Matt gave it on, I think it was one of our trades from Friday or Thursday. It's a great looking stock right now. NVIDIA earnings, that's another thing that's happening Wednesday. I don't know if it's Wednesday afternoon or not. Called Musk. There you go. Sure. Thanks, Roger. All right. SPY. Let's look at SPY still above the VWAP and above yesterday's high. And there's no volume, and I'm not seeing any crazy sellers coming in. And VIX is still near its low. I think if the market really wanted to drop, it wouldn't be forming a pivot like this, a pin bar like this. My 5 cents. Look at C. Okay, and then I got to get out of here. C looks like it's hitting the 50-day moving average. It is a pullback from a higher high, which I like. I like it, but I would want to see it go above 82.05. Wes. All right. I will see you guys at 2 Cyrus, we got to stop agreeing. End of business day. Okay. So Thursday morning, we'll know about NVIDIA. So again, folks, a lot of stuff going on. Let me post that link one more time for S and Giggles, and I'll let you guys go. See, we had a good time. We got everything done. I don't know how this Nate Bear got into our I don't know how this Nate Bear got into our life, but Nate Bear got into it somehow. Oh, Mia is Mia, you sleeping, aren't you? Sleeping on the job, aren't you? Uh, thank you. All right, so let me just post this for you guys right here. There you go. I will see you in less than 1 hour live. Oh, that's a whole different story. Nate Tucci and Nate, I know who Nate Tucci is, and I know he's great. He's awesome, but he works with me. I know Nate. Nate, I could talk to. Nate Bear, I have no idea who this Nate Bear is. There you go. Walmart? Let's see. I think Walmart, I'm actually long Walmart as an investment right now, and I think it's going to come up, but I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be doing anything. All right, guys, and let me go to YouTube and give that link. Here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love all of you. I'd love to chat. Thank you so much. If you have a question, roger@rogerscott.com. If Walmart can get above the 50-day moving average, I may want to buy some more or sell puts around here aggressively. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me today. I'm one-handed today. Bye.